Hi there, you're watching Gardens and Graveyards. My name is Charisma, and today we're in the garden. And we are in the Siren's Secret Space, the new garden that we're creating in the lower garden, which I absolutely love and adore. And you have been watching our journey on this new space. We put in new no-dig beds. We planted them up. We put shrubs and trees and perennials. We have mulched it in two different kinds of mulch, like a fine mulch and then a like a free bark mulch. It's both bark mulch, but anyway, one's a dyed mulch and one's like a natural mulch. So we've done the no-dig garden beds. We've done the, let's see if I could show you. So we've done no-dig garden beds in here. I have some cardboard that needs to be covered up. I have our pathway and another no-dig garden bed. And then over there is where we're starting to build the patio, and we've planted the limelight hydrangeas. But this area, this area is a big source of frustration for me right now. Two things are happening. One is I also have crows screaming at me. Actually, it's a blue jay. Okay. First frustration is we have moles. We have been fighting moles here since day one. I have the solar sonic sticks all over my upper gardens, and it helps. It's not perfect, but it definitely helps. We don't have any down here, so that's going to be something that we have to remedy because we definitely have some mole activity, and that's part of what today's project is going to be. I'll show you in just a moment, but we have huge molehills that they've uprooted several plants. They've nearly covered a small shrub, and just they're wrecking havoc in this new garden. So I'm definitely getting some more of the sonic mole deterrents, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to resort to more drastic measures, I guess, but I'm hoping that works. The second problem that I'm having down here is neighborhood cats. I don't have any cats of my own, but there are lots of neighborhood cats, and they have been hunting these grounds down here pretty much since we moved in. And I've seen them, they've left me little presents. I've seen them carrying things off the property, and so I know they're doing some hunting. They're not catching the moles, which is like, why am I letting you over here? But the bigger problem is not that they're not catching moles, and it's not that they're hunting the property. It's that they are leaving their cat messes in abundance in this new garden. So underneath the mulch, they've dug up and, you know, gone to the bathroom and covered it up with the mulch. They have there's just piles of it in multiple areas. It's bad enough that I have to pick up after my dogs. I don't want to have to come to areas where my dogs are not allowed and still have to pick up animal messes that aren't even my animals. So we bought another kind of deterrent, and these deterrents were originally designed for like raccoons and deer and foxes and stuff like that, but they had great reviews on deterring cats, so we're gonna see if it works. It is a sprinkler. It's a motion detected sprinkler that shoots for 30 seconds in the direction that it sees the movement. But the really awesome thing about this particular deterrent is that it can be switched to be used as an actual sprinkler, so I can turn it on and run it and water these beds and not have to drag my hose out, which is a huge bonus for me. And I was kind of looking for that, like I need both. So I found it, and there usually it's like one or the other, so I was really happy to find one that does both. But before I turn it on, I'm going to pick up all these huge mounds of mold dirt. I'm actually going to put the mold dirt in a wheelbarrow, and we'll be using that in another project coming up where I have to fill up some really huge containers. So the mold dirt is basically just our native soil that's been turned up and brought from deep. So it's like rich in nutrition and it's fluffy and it works really well as a soil substitute. So yeah, it's gonna be, you know, a quick and easy project, but I wanted to share this with you because this is real life. We have to deal with these things in our garden. It's not always just, you know, roses and rainbows. So let me get this turned around and I'll show you just how atrocious these moles are being. All right, so here we go. This is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you can see this one has uprooted my fuchsia. So luckily it's still alive. It hasn't been very long. It's still moist, so I pull up the dirt and replant my fuchsia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 in this bed. Should see if there's one under here. 11. Okay. Still in the same bed. 12. And it has uprooted this one, which dried out and totally killed the plant. There's another one. A small one right there. Okay. So that's one bed. This pathway has landscape fabric on it, but you could still tell, like right here, there is, I don't know if you could tell. You can tell how there's a mound right there, over there, down there, a couple. It's probably like 5 in this. They just didn't get all the way up through the fabric, but they definitely poked their head up. Then we have this. Cat messes, old mess, brand new mess. Then we have this, which doesn't have a mound, which tells me I may be dealing with gophers as well. There's another mound right there. This is my pile. All right, so then in this bed, we have one that came up here that I pushed down already. A giant one right here, really close to a new planting, so I'm gonna have to dig around and see if there's a hole that goes underneath those roots, because if there's no soil there, then my plant's going to suffer. I don't even know how to show this. Of course, it's in the sun right now. There's another one right there, another giant one right there. This, of course, this piece is in the sun right now. You can't even see how huge this mound is. I don't even know. It's insane. Okay, maybe this angle shows it the best right now. I'm still gonna wait until the end and see if it's in shade, because it's dappled sun and shade right here, but oh, that's the biggest molehill I've ever seen. And then on the other end of the walkway over here, we keep getting cat messes on this side. So the sprinkler thing is right there. And I'm standing right in front of the cat mess, so I'm hoping that once that's on, it's gonna do the trick. I also don't know what to do with this cat mess. Like, pick it up.
Nice soil, at least.
Make sure. Like, where's the hole, you know? Where is it? I think that one's doing okay. All right.
You hurt?
Where else? This one.
I think I see that. Oh. Nice.
This should be fine. Clearly, cardboard does not deter moles.
No. Well,
Not that I expected it would.
yeah. Oh my God. Sorry.
It's a big mound right there in the
Mhm.
back. How poor this thing is.
I know. What is that thing? What is that thing again?
Huh?
What is that thing again?
Ocean spray.
Okay.
It's a native shrub. Find the hole. Find the crown of the plant.
That is a lot of dirt from one molehill.
There's a rake down there. All right, so we almost filled a whole wheelbarrow, like comfortably without getting too heavy. And nearly 2 5-gallon buckets. These two only came from one molehill. This
Dang.
wheelbarrow was filled with all the other molehills. But it looks a lot better today.
They need to quit making mountains out of their molehills. Ha ha.
Haha. Yeah.
Okay, that was a little funny. Little.
So we'll see how long that lasts before we have a bunch more. And hopefully we'll get those sonar sticks in there pretty soon, and that will do the trick.
Hopefully.
Or it'll at least deter them more than they have been.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then we're gonna turn on the cat deterrent and see how that works for this weekend and see if there's any more messes. Probably not be doing much else in this garden this weekend, so we'll just come back on Monday and see if there's cat messes. And now it's back to normal. Yay! So now we get to turn this thing on. And so here we have off, highly sensitive to low sensitivity, and then we can turn it all the way on to sprinkler to leave it on all the time. And I'm sure that this ocean spray is going to be so much happier without all of that dirt mounded up around it. So hopefully It'll be good now. So that's probably going to be it for this video. I wanted to just share with you the trials and tribulations of gardening. We have pests. Every gardener has some kind of a pest. Today I'm dealing with cats and moles, but while I was cleaning up after that, I noticed that I have a massive issue with beetles, and which I don't normally deal with at all, so this is a new thing for me. But apparently in this new garden, in this lower section of the garden, there's gonna be beetles. We found one that was like huge.
This is a whole learning.
I should have shown you a picture, but I got rid of it.
Yeah, this is a whole learning experience for us because we never.
Yeah, this is a whole new thing, and the groundwater is really high, so it's different than the rest of the garden. And then of course we weeded, which is another kind of pest. So dealing with all the pests today. But it feels good, and I'm back to loving how this garden looks without all the moleholes.
Yeah.
Or molehills, holes and hills. Anyway, thanks a lot for hanging out with me while I garden today, and I hope that you are not discouraged by pests and just get out there and tackle them and enjoy your garden anyways. Until the next time, keep celebrating life. Bye.